It's Chicken Friday, Sean's got the scoop. Pasture-raised truth from the Grateful Pastures Coop.
Happy Chicken Friday.
Happy Chicken Friday.
Okay, so the question of the day is, what does it mean to be a regenerative farm?
By the word regenerative, we mean that we're not just maintaining what fertility and plant growth we currently have, but we're making it better. We're taking land that had been formerly overgrazed by horses and compacted, and we've moved our chickens across it many times at this point, and that has caused the land to regenerate, to start storing more carbon and growing more grass for then us to utilize that grass in the future for growing more animals.
So we get some people ask us, they're confused because people will be like, what makes a chicken regenerative? The chicken isn't actually being regenerated, right? It's the land.
Right, yeah. And the reason that chickens are really good for regenerating pieces of land is that they're monogastric, which means that you need to feed them something. And so when they are eating chicken feed, then they're passing that nutrition through onto the soil in the form of their manure, and that causes quick gains to fertility in the areas that they're being raised.
So if a consumer is looking for meat that is from a regenerative farm, what are some key indicators they can look for, like on the package, or that they can ask the farm?
The biggest thing that causes animal impact to have a regenerative effect on the land is movement. So the chickens or cows or whatever the animal is, if it's moving across the pasture on a regular basis, daily or weekly, then that type of impact helps the land recover properly to regenerate.
And for quick further clarification, the chicken houses, or whatever you want to call them, the stationary houses that a lot of the industrial agricultural farms use, some of them have outdoor access, or they even say they're on pasture, or they have access to pasture, but they aren't moved because they live in the stationary house. Can you explain how that differs from regenerative?
Yeah, the patch of land right outside the house, since the chickens move onto it and then they're there their whole life, it's not regenerating that land because it's constant pressure on that piece of land. Land needs time to recover after animal impact, and that's a key component for regeneration. Intermittent impact followed by a rest period.
So what if the farm has chickens that live in the stationary house with outdoor access, and they have a rest period after processing of a few weeks? Is that rest enough? Or how much rest is rest for a piece of land that continuously gets used in that way?
So you really shouldn't have chickens on a piece of land more than 2 or a maximum of 3 times in a year. So a few weeks worth of rest in between batches of chickens is not nearly enough. That's just going to become a manure pile. Way too much nitrogen, way too much phosphorus in one spot, and the plants will not grow there. They won't bounce back. You just have a bunch of weeds or no plant growth at all.
So in comparison to our farm, for example, when our chickens cross across like one piece of pasture and we move them, how long until they get back to that exact piece of land?
So it varies with the seasons, but the quickest that they would get back onto that same piece of pasture is about 5 months.
So a lot of rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we going to be tomorrow?
We'll be at Freedom Farmers Market at the Carter Center and at Peachtree Road Farmers Market at the Cathedral of St. Philip.
What time?
Both are 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Good job. I thought we were going to have to look that up. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
It's Chicken Friday, Sean's got the scoop. Pasture-raised truth from the Grateful Pastures Coop.